Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary's Zoo Adventures. I'm in Topeka, Kansas, and today I'm visiting the Topeka Zoo and Conservation Center. So I'm very excited to be here. You can see I'm wearing my hat, my own Zachary's Zoo Adventures hat. As I said before in my other videos, I love to wear this hat at all the places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burned from the sun. So it's a very beautiful day. There's supposed to be no rain today. So I'm going to go find a map around here, and they're not giving any paper maps, so hopefully there'll be a stationary map. And they also have, I believe, dinosaur displays every spring of the year, so I'm not going to be showing any of the dinosaur displays they have here, just all the animals they have here, so let's get started. So this here is the map of the whole zoo. It's a very nice layout, so I'm right over here by the light green area, so I'm going to head to the big habitat called Event Lawn. Then I'm going to make my way towards the right to the dark green area called Linnaeus Forest. First up, I got Great Horned Owl. I see the owl. He's right there. And that's a beautiful bird. And the owl's got a really nice habitat for him. Alright, so over here's the event lawn, and it doesn't look like there's anything in here. I thought this was going to be an animal habitat here, but unfortunately there's nothing here. We've got Bornean orangutan. So this here is the orangutan's habitat. We do have a very nice habitat for them. I'm not quite seeing them anywhere at the moment, so I will check back here a little later or see if they're inside. It says in addition to the map, they also have signs pointing in different directions, so we're going to head towards Camp Cowabunga, Gary's Tent, Red Potter's Realm, Lion's Pride, and Giraffes. And we got African Lion. And the lions just have a nice habitat. You see him right in the back. It's the female lion. And pacing back and forth. Alright, so we're gonna head into here to the Linnaeus Forest. In the Linnaeus Forest. So this here is the orangutan's indoor habitat. There's actually a worker in here cleaning it up, so they're probably somewhere behind the scenes, or they were outside and I just didn't see them there. But I'll definitely come back here a little later to see if they're out. And this here is the orangutans they have here at the zoo. We've got Malayan sun bear. As I see the bear, he's walking away. I see the sun bear is walking right there. There we go. Kind of looks like a dog. They're actually the smallest bears in the world. Looks like he's eating some lettuce. Guess there must be some snacks the keepers put out for him. The bear's got a nice habitat. He also got this nice glass for him to climb over into his secondary habitat over here. And over here is an additional view of the sun bear's secondary habitat. And got the giraffe and friends, giraffe and mixed species habitat. I'm gonna go into the giraffe building and meet the herd. And this is the giraffe's indoor habitat. I see there's one right here having his breakfast. There's two more of them right there. One walking right by over there. Another one. There's one right there. So there's four of them here. And here we're going to see a reticulated giraffe, lesser kudu, great-crowned crane, ostrich, Bontebok antelope, and Thompson's gazelle. Yeah, so this is the giraffe's outdoor habitat. And this is really nice. You can see all the animals are actually behind the fence there. See one of the animals right there. The ostrich is right back there. So right over here, I can see there's the Bontebok. Yeah, as you can tell, this is all brand new because all the wood here is new. There's all that area there is also new. So this is a brand new habitat that just opened spring 2023. So I'll check back here a little later to see if all the animals are out in the habitat. Just in the back here, you can also see the lesser kudu. Kind of see his horns right there. And I can see him moving around in the back. Here we got Potez monkey. The Potez monkey is right there. And the Potez monkey does have lots of space. And got Cam Cowabunga. And he also got Dick Dick and helmeted guinea fowl. And so there's the additional habitat for the Potez monkey. This is the Potez monkey right there. And over here's another Potez monkey. And we see the guinea fowls. Looks like there's 4 of them. I see another one of the Potez monkey in here, just chilling out. And I got the Arusha tent. Alright, so over here is the indoor view of the Potez monkey and guinea fowl Dick Dick habitat. And I'm trying to find the Dick Dick, but there's this bunch of curtains blocking the way, so I'm not really seeing it anywhere. Here's another view of the Potez monkey right here in the grass. And over here is the Potez monkey's indoor habitat. So I'll check back here a little later to see if the Dick Dick's out. Go over here is another side view of the lion habitat. The female lion, which is on the other side, pacing back and forth. And referenced in sandpaper. You see the lioness pacing back and forth. It's in the back. And some information about the lions. We got African painted dog. You see the doggies. There's 2 of them laying down together right there, taking a nap. And there's a 3rd one taking a nap. You can see his ear right there. And the dogs do have a very nice habitat. We got African Cape porcupine. And the porcupine's right there. Definitely would not want to have your hound dogs hit by one of these guys. He's laying down now. Just right up here is another view of the African painted dog's habitat. Hear the lion roaring in the back. So over here is another view of the giraffe exhibit. We've got a very good size habitat for them. Around got African and Asian elephants. Yeah, so this is the habitat here. Looks like there's some workers in the habitat cleaning it up. So the zoo just opened. It is still a little early, so I'll definitely check back here a little later because these are one of my favorite animals to see at zoos. Elephant program among the best. And protect these tigers in Sumatra. As this here's the Sumatran tiger's habitat. I do see the tiger. He's in the back right there. Apologize for the reflection, but you can still see him in the back right there. There you go. Cool, he's good enough. He's coming. That's a very beautiful kitty cat. He's pretty active today. There's also a bone right here in the habitat for the tiger, and it doesn't look like the tiger has eaten it yet. Yeah, so these guys are critically endangered due to illegal poaching, and since humans keep hunting these animals, and eventually they're going to be hunting them into extinction, that's why most of the time zoos are going to be the only safe places you'll be able to see these animals. And the bad news and the good news, some more information about the tigers. And got the animals and man building. Hippopotamus. So here's a hippopotamus's indoor habitat, and the water in this indoor habitat's all drained out, and there's a worker in here that's about to clean it up, so meaning that the hippo's probably going to be outside. So kata tortoise, meet Defina. There's a kata tortoise right here. It's a nice tortoise. So right over here is the African and Asian elephant indoor habitat. And it looks like they're probably somewhere behind the scenes, so I'll check back here later to see if they're out. We got red-tailed boa. Red-tailed boa's right here. It's a nice snake. Get a good view of it from over here. Africa. We got black and white rough lemur. And the black and white rough lemur's right there. Those nice fluffy tails. Alright, here's the hippopotamus habitat. It's right here. Sitting in the water. You can see the hippo's habitat's pool is kind of drained out a little. And it's still in the water enjoying it. Alright, we got tropical rainforest. A tropical rainforest. We got a yellow spotted river turtle. I see two of them. The turtles do have a very nice habitat and lots of water for them to be in. We got Cuvier's dwarf caiman. Alright, so I am looking for the caiman, and I don't really see him, so he's probably underneath all those leaves there. So I'm not having any luck finding him. We got hide and seek. There's all the different birds that are probably going to be in here. We got greater Malayan chevrotain. Alright, so this is the habitat for the chevrotain, and I'm doing my best to find it, but there's so many leaves and bushes here, so it's kind of hard to see it. Yeah, so I'll check back there a little later to see if he's out. Yeah, so I found a chevrotain. He's right there. It's a cute animal. And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this type of animal at a zoo before. And here's a secondary habitat for the chevrotain. Let's do a second one. And the Hoffman's two-toed sloth. Alright, so I'm trying to find the sloth, and I'm trying to look for it, and I'm especially looking up, and I'm not quite seeing it at the moment, so it's definitely somewhere high up in the tree. Alright, so I found the sloth. He's all the way up in the tree. See his fur right there. Didn't think I was gonna find him, but he's right there. We got Bali Minna. Alright, so in here is also a free flight aviary, so I'm not quite seeing the Minna anywhere, so I'm sure it's here somewhere and I just don't see it. There's a roseate spoonbill right there. That's right up here. I also got a closer view of the sloth. We got red-footed tortoise. And the tortoise is right there. Right over here, I got this really beautiful waterfall. Very, very nice. We got striped skunk. This is a skunk's habitat. I'm not really seeing the skunk anywhere, so I'll check back here a little later. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. I actually backtracked to the entrance to see the map so you'll know where I'm at. I just did the tropical rainforest there. So I'm gonna head up the trail this way, past the yellow area, then into the hills, Black Bear Woods here. And I'll take me here past the Kansas carnivores. We got trumpeter swan. Hope you can see it because the sun is very sun bleached. Alright, so I found the swans. Alright, over there in the shade. Two of them. Yeah, this habitat looks like it has a hawk. Looks like that is a red-tailed hawk. I'm not quite sure if it's a red-tailed hawk or if it's a Swainson's hawk or a red-shouldered hawk. Because I've seen hawks all the time on my walk when I'm going on a walk through my neighborhood. So in case you know what kind of hawk this is, please leave a timestamp. In case you're ever leaving a comment about an animal, be sure to timestamp. Leave a timestamp about the animal. That way I'll know what part of the video you're talking about and what animal you're speaking of. And we got Black Bear Woods. Alright, we got black bears. A coat of many colors. See all the different colors of black bears. The blonde, cinnamon, and the blue one. I don't think I've ever seen the blue black bear before. The black bears have a really nice habitat. Very lush. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find them as I'm going through. Alright, this is the upper view of the black bear habitat. I'm trying to find them. Yeah, so I'm not quite seeing the black bears anywhere, so it's possible they're hiding somewhere in the back, or if they're just somewhere in the bushes, looks like, because I'm not quite seeing them anywhere. Alright, so I found the black bear. He's right there. I almost didn't see him there, and he just popped up. The black bear's moving around. He's on the move. We got golden eagle. The golden eagle has a nice habitat. I see the golden eagle right there. You can kind of see his feathers right there. Alright, over here we got a really good view of the golden eagle. There's a nice habitat here. Alright, I see all the pronghorns and hair. One right here. It's a cute animal. There's more of them. Looks like there's 4 of them in here. Yeah, the pronghorns do have lots of space as well. This habitat has an owl. Doesn't look like it's a great horned owl. I'm not sure if it's the second one or if it's some other type of owl. I'm assuming it's probably a great gray owl, maybe, or Eurasian eagle owl. I'm not quite sure what type of owl this is. But again, please leave a timestamp. That way I'll know what kind of bird this is. I don't know what part of the video you're talking about. We got Virginia opossum. So I'm looking for the possum and I'm not quite seeing it anywhere. So it's probably somewhere in that box there, because it's probably hiding in there. So I'll definitely check back here a little later. Alright, I've got pronghorn. This here's the other view of the pronghorn. There's two of them eating the leaves now. Some very cute animals. I got the otter pelt. This is the North American river otter habitat. It's a very nice habitat, and I don't see the otter anywhere. I also looked in that little bin and it's not in there, so I'll check back a little later to see if he's out. First, I did find the otter. He's all the way in the back taking a nap. Taking a nap in the back. We got mountain lion. You can see the mountain lion. He's in a little cave there having a cat nap. I think he was, but I think he woke up. There's the mountain lions just have a really nice habitat. So it doesn't look like there's any animal in this habitat, and I don't see a spotting guide stating for what animals in here, so I'm not sure if this habitat has no animal or if there is an animal in here and it's just hiding really well and there's no sign saying what animals in here. Alright, so I am back near the front of the entrance where I started, so that's going to complete my initial walkthrough around the zoo. So now I'm going to take this opportunity to re-walk the zoo and perhaps get some better views of some of the animals I missed. And hopefully get a good chance of seeing the animals I didn't see the first time, because I recommend you always do this if you're at a zoo. If there's an animal you didn't see the first time, be sure to go back a little later and you'll get a good chance of seeing the animal you missed the first time. Alright, so I'm back at the orangutans and they're out now. See, all three of them are out. And one just went inside. See the orangutans right here.
Oh, look. Get over here, tell me more.
Another orangutan right there. Not sure if you can see it, but it looks like there's a young one on its back right here. Another one's right there. And so the sun bear is laying down on that little board there. There. So I'm back at the Pates monkey. And the guinea fowls are moving around. Okay, so the door to the nighttime habitat just opened, but I'm still not seeing the deek anywhere. Alright, so I came back to see if all the animals in the giraffe habitat came out, but they're still in the back behind that fence there. So there's the ostrich right there. So that's how I viewed the Pates monkey habitat, and I'm still not seeing the deek anywhere. So unfortunately, this is a no-go for today, so that's what the deek looks like, just in case I've never seen it before. Alright, so I missed this habitat earlier on my first walkthrough, but I don't see anything in here, and I don't think I saw anything in here on my first walkthrough. I see one of the Pates monkeys inside. Alright, the elephants are now out. And I can tell that's an African elephant. I can tell by its larger ears. Usually the Asian elephants have the smaller ears. So that's the African elephant right there. And sorry about the rear end of the elephant. And there's the Asian elephant right here. You can tell it's an Asian elephant by its smaller ears. It's really nice that they got both species of elephants at this zoo. As the elephants do have lots of space for them. As the tiger moves, he's in a secondary habitat. And then down in the back. He gets up. So I misspoke. The tiger I showed you in the other habitat is actually a second tiger. The first one I showed you is still in the same habitat. He's having a cat nap now. And so I'm back at the hippo, and he's pretty much in the same exact spot he was in before. It looks like he's changed positions. It's a really nice animal. So I came out to see the Cuvier dwarf came and was out, and I still don't see him anywhere. So it's likely he's probably somewhere underneath all these leaves still, because I just don't see him anywhere. So that's what they look like right there, because unfortunately it's a no-go for today. Alright, so I came out to see if the Virginia opossum was out, and I still don't really see him anywhere. So that is what they look like right there. So unfortunately it's a no-go for today. Alright, so I'm back at the otter and looks like he's moved. You can see his head right there. You can see his head in the back right there.
Here, buddy, can you see him?
I got a good view of the otter right here. He just moved. You can see his tail right there.
This is how otter.
So I got a really good view of the otter right here.
Did you see him? He's back there. In the very back on the ground.
He was swimming last time we were here.
Yes, I'm back at the trumpeter swans and they're in the water now. There's two of them in the water.
That sounds good.
Yes, so back at the elephants a third time. I finally got a better view of the African elephant. Another side view of the painted dogs. This looks like one of them moved, is laying down right there. I do love seeing the painted dogs at zoos. Makes me miss my dogs at home. You can see the rest of the doggies are on the shade right there taking a nap. First, I came back to the giraffes a third time and the giraffes are now out. I also see the gray-crowned crane right there. It's one of the giraffes right here eating some hay. Yeah, so the other animals, the ostrich and lesser coodinal, bontebok, and Thompson's gazelles are the only ones I don't see out here. So I'm still not seeing the striped skunk anywhere. I looked everywhere and I just don't see it anywhere. So unfortunately it's a no-go for today, so that's what they look like. I know some of you may have seen a skunk before, but that's what they look like, just in case you've never seen it before. I got the Santa Fe Topeka Zoo train. Alright, so the train's arriving.
Just watching the train? Yeah, I'm just training. Oh, this one? Yeah, this one too. Okay. Oh, so we're all watching the train together, aren't we? Yeah, you guys see right here though. Got it?
Yay, logo!
Alright, so we are leaving the station. And I can see the Topeka Zoo right over there. right there.
See it now? Yeah. You what? You knew it.
Go through a tunnel.
Yeah, I don't think
Canadian geese. It looks like there's some goslings here.
We might well have to get back in line probably, but either way, we'll go as we go.
Really nice playground for the kids to play at.
What? Like this little house? Yeah, that's cool. I don't think you can go in there. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
There we are back at the station.
That's a whole caboose.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then one more last look at the locomotive pulling our train. Alright everyone, that was my visit to the Topeka Zoo and Conservation Center in Topeka, Kansas. I had a fantastic time. I hope you all enjoyed it. Especially loved riding the train, which was really nice. I enjoyed every minute of it. I didn't get to see every single animal because the skunk was a no-go, as well as the Virginia opossum, but still I had a fantastic time seeing everything. Had a fantastic rewalk as well, especially how I got to see the giraffes, which was really nice. Leave me some comments down below of what was your favorite animal that I saw. If you have any questions, suggestions, criticisms, things like that, I always love hearing from people. I try to respond to people's comments within a few days. It just depends on my schedule. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I have new videos like this being uploaded every Saturday at 8 AM Central Standard Time. I go to zoos and aquariums. So if this is the kind of stuff you enjoyed, enjoy my channel. I'm already around 200 subscribers at the time of this filming. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Bye.